What's up, guys? Of course I yawn as soon as I hit the start button. What's up, guys? Welcome to day 24 of coding every day until I get a job. Today's daily LeetCode seems a little bit easy. Or, I haven't even read it actually, but it says it's easy, so we'll figure that out. Do I have anything to say about my day before we get started? No. I'm really tired, though. I need to fix my sleep schedule, because every day I have to get up at like 8:30-ish. And when I'm going to bed is not fitting with that. You're given an array of strings, words, and a string pref. Return the number of strings and words that contain prefix. There's a prefix. Okay. I mean, it does literally just seem like we're looping over the same thing twice. Like, did we do this? Excuse me. I just woke up from a nap. Didn't we do this literally the same thing yesterday? Right? I wonder if there's a one-liner you could do for this. But I'll do the basic one first. Literally just use the starts with thing. Same thing we pretty much did yesterday. Seems pretty straightforward. We just loop through each word. If it starts with pref, plus equals 1. Seems fine. Yeah. That's maybe the easiest question I've ever done on LeetCode. If only every interview could be like that, that would be real nice. What's a one-liner we could do? What's up, Caesar? I'm trying to think of a one-liner you could do with this. I guess it's bad because it uses extra space, but what does sum take in? Or did it in Python? I do everything in Python. Stuff showman. If you use generator, it won't. I feel like there's an excuse to look at this. Bum bum bum. Womp womp. What is this? X range. Equals, what does it take while? Basically stores one element in memory at a time. So how would I write my little funny generator here? Yield count. What does yield mean? I don't know if I've ever seen that in Python. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Obviously, you can't use lens because you're not going to actually instantiate the array. Yield keyword is used to create a generator function, a type of function that is memory efficient. It uses an iterator object. The yield will turn any expression that it is given with it into a generator object and return it to the caller. Therefore, you must iterate over the generator object. Interesting. Using yield keyword is highly memory efficient. Doing all this for a one-liner is kind of crazy. Like instead of allocating the entire array. Yeah, and then you just like keep on changing that one element. So like, how would I do this? Would you like yield 1? Looking at this. Like how you guys are beefing. This is funny as fuck. I don't think this is right. And I'm spending too much time on it. Invalid syntax. ChatGPT. How would I make this generator efficient one-liner? Current code uses lens coming inside. Oh, you can literally just do that? Oh. I thought I had to... Yeah. Why does it use so much memory? I thought he's a generator. Whatever. It's just for fun. You guys want to know a fun fact? Still, have not heard from any companies. Isn't that funny? Is that a fun fact? I think that's a fun fact. We're going around in my little poli-sci class. You're like, what's a Python? What's a Python? Ugh. I just woke up from a nap. I'm cooked. It's like, what's a fun fact? I was like, my fun fact is companies actually hate me. I'm kidding. To do an array problem, I like actually just am not in the leetcode mood right now. I think I'll do maybe one more, and then I'll just work on the JSON parser for a little bit. Is there a random one that I can do? Practice to some. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Wiggle sort. It's a peeking iterator. Oh, what the fuck? Sure. Why not? Wait, should I put this, oh fuck, where'd it go? Should I put this in the Discord? You think they'll like this very elegant, very nice one-liner? I think they'll love this. Beta naive solution. No swag. How's it going? It's going well, man. How are you? Ultra swaggy, super efficient one-liner. Yeah. Guaranteed immediate CEO offer. All right. What do you guys think? Do you think that's gonna fight me again on trying to get this code formatted? If I don't get it in one try, I'm not doing it. Okay, so it was what? It was the bars and then the ticks and then Python. And then I put my little funny hoo-ha, funny hee-hee hoo-hoo. Let's see if... First try! Dude, holy shit, this C++ one. Ew. Gross. Oh shit, we did it the same way, Showman. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a Python servant. Let's see what the fuck. I don't care what language you're using. Do you even like abstraction? Do you even like abstraction? Me personally, I like to not know at all what's going on. That's how I really understand my code. Alright. Let's look at this. Hello. It's the interface. Iterator. Holy, a lot of code. Okay. Init initializes an iterator object at the beginning of the list. Okay. Has next returns true. Sure. Next returns the next. Sure. Design an iterator that supports the peek operation on an existing iterator in addition to the has next. So the peeking iterator class initializes the object with the given integer iterator. Okay. Sure. I'm imagining that's it. Oh, now we're past an iterator. Okay. I don't want to type all that. Int next returns the next element in the array. Returns the next element. Has next returns true. If there are still elements in the array, peek returns the next element in the array without moving the pointer. Note language may have different implementations of the constructor, but they all support that. Okay. How is this implemented though? Like, how do we move it? Because it looks like next does not move the pointer in its basic implementation. So it seems like this is just like, that's what I would imagine. But what does peek return if there's nothing? Okay, all the calls to next and peek are valid, so I don't even need to do any bounce checks. Sure. I guess not. I mean, it says they're valid, so I think we're fine. Explanation peeking iterator equals new peeking iterator. Do I just keep track of like an index? Because we're only ever moving forward. No edging here? Dude, none at all. It's not allowed. So the value equals self.iter.next. Wait, but how do we move this thing? For given has next and next. How would you extend your design to be more generic and work with all types, not just integer? Self.iter++, what the fuck do you mean? That's an iterator object. Wait, how the fuck do you move it forward? Because it doesn't give you any other definition besides returns the next element in the iteration. Chat, what the fuck is going on in this? Run and if no work, GG. Yeah. If I get this during an interview, I'm gonna have the same exact thought process. It's just like, it doesn't tell me how this is defined. Brother, what? Alright, I'm gonna do a different solution, because no Python slander in the chat, please. Okay, so next does move it. What a stupid question. What an absolute stupid question. That's so... okay. Mind-blowing, actually. If I get a lead code in an interview, you just gotta do the usual, write the same code 5 times, get exceptions, then scroll through rules. It's like when you need... yeah, it's not very... this is just not a good problem to pick. So supposedly. No. Oh. Sure. Yeah, why not? 'Cause why not? Super ugly number. Fuck you, Caesar. Stop talking shit. Going through a lot right now. Thank you. I build a JSON parser, you yell at me. I do lead code, you yell at me. Wait, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? One second. And what is like... okay. Super ugly number is a positive integer whose prime factors are in the array primes given an integer n and an array of integers primes. Return the nth super ugly number. Oh, interesting. So just like finding the lowest ones? How is 1 here, actually? How is 1 valid? One's prime factors are just not in this. One has no prime factors. Therefore, all of its prime factors. Oh. What an edge case. Sure. forgot I have to text somebody. Okay. Let me actually think about this problem. I've been distracted. So, is there really any benefit to storing them? I don't think so. Seems like you're always gonna have one, and then from there it's just like, is it guaranteed to be sorted? Sorted in ascending. It seems like, at least what my mind goes to, is something where we always have the first one as 1, and then from there it's like multiply, since we have like 2, 3, 5, like we have 1, and then pick the smallest number, like, and multiply it by this continuously until that number is bigger than the next one, right? So like in this case, we'd pick 1, and then we'd pick 2, because that's then the next thing. So we're going to go 2 times 1, which is 2, and then we're going to go 2 times 2, which is 4, and then we try 2 times 4 and we see 8, but 8 is greater than 7, so then we would put 7 in, or like keep track of 7. We don't actually need an array. And then no, I don't know if that's right. How is 13 here, actually? Oh, because it's just here. Actually, that does make a little bit of sense. So it's like, keep track of the smallest one, and then like smallest is 1, and then we try the first index, or like the 0th index. Do that multiplied by 1, you're guaranteed to get the smallest one. And then you try multiplying it by the smallest one again, and then if that's smaller than the next element, we always got to do that check. We got to check if it's smaller than the next element. And if it isn't, then we add the next element. But then you're going to have to keep track of multiplying so many different things. Shit, that's not a good algorithm at all, especially because 10 to the 5. Like, my mind wants to go to just taking greedy multiplying by the smallest possible. But I just don't know if that's right. Kind of hard to know once you use combinations. Like, yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, this is bad. My first thought is bad, but I'm just searching the product tree. Chat, what the fuck is a product tree? I mean, I can guess by the name. Product tree. Whatever. The question is pretty much just like every prime or every like thing you can make up of this. I just like think of multiplying the factors as expanding nodes in the grass. Yeah. But it's like, how do I even construct that? This is more my issue. It's like, are you saying that each node, like you start with 1, and then it's like each node, like say you have our primes as 2, 3, 5. Is it like each node has, like this is the multiply by 2 case, this is the multiply by 3 case, and this is the multiply by 5 case. And then it's like here would go to 4, 12, and 10. That's not 12. Oh my god, why did I think? Okay, it's because I said 4. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is what you're thinking. Wouldn't this get real big real quick, though? And then, are you thinking, oh, and then just do like a level order traversal? Keep frontier? Wait, what is frontier? You've lost me a little bit. Only expand the smallest node, not all nodes. Wait, why? What is DFS? But why? So like you're saying from here, shouldn't I still pick 3 instead of going down one of these paths? Like this, out of these choices, you should pick 3. But how do you DFS? How do you DFS this? Because it's not like going down the same pathways. Like it's pretty much like once you get to this level, you then have to come back up and do the 3. And the 3 would be 6, 9, 15. Alright, you do that, my goat. Pouring honey on you. Because then we'd need to, once we examine these, you'd have to come back to the 4. I don't know how the fuck you would keep track of this. Like I see, obviously I see the goal and the vision of this, but it's a little bit tough to figure out when to move where. How would I traverse this? So when I cut the power off and ask for a re-interview. Respect. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm really trying to think of how you'd figure out what path to take. Have you just saved the highest number to that point and traverse sideways? Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes you have to level hop, so it's like you can't just traverse sideways. If you get hired soon, I appreciate that. You and me both. I'm gonna wait for Vincent's thing, and then I don't know. My brain's not working. I just want to work on my little parser and then just recalculate. Just 2 for loops and an if. Fuck, that's hard. Oh, it's dynamic programming? How is it dynamic programming? Heap queue and dynamic programming. I guess you just take like a min heap and then we get a little min heap going, and everything we calculate, we add it to the min heap. And then we just do the operation on the smallest thing on the min heap. Like, that's our smallest node. Yeah? Maybe. Is that what Vincent was saying? He said something about a heap at one point. Just keep... I don't know what frontier meant. Yeah, that's basically what I mean. You are a smart cookie. Did you ever know that? Smart cookie. And then for each small mode, do you go through all of the products? Or do you just do like multiply it by the smallest and then add that to the node? And then just keep checking. This to the heap. I need to read more about heaps in Python, because can you get like the length of a heap? Heap push, heap pop. And largest and smallest. Huh. I guess we can also just keep track of every time we heap push, we have like a counter. Dude, I'd definitely hire Vincent. Vincent's cracked and jacked, dude. I did like a CV project with that dude. I've never felt more like LeBron's teammates in like the 2017. 2016 he had Kyrie. I was just getting him water at that point. Like, I was like, anything you need, my goat. Anything you need. And then he left for Miami. Fucking left the Cavs, bro. I feel like Jay. Bro, Vincent left for the Lakers, and now I'm just on the Cavs. But not like the good Cavs now with like fucking Donovan Mitchell. Like the shit ass Cavs for the year that he left. Then I chose to retire. Join me at Burger King? John, aren't you at like fucking Facebook, bro? Like, shut up. Just throwing shit up, hoping it works. Dude, I'm throwing a lob. I'm throwing a lob. I'm throwing a lob. That's what you don't understand. That's what you don't get. Put the fries in the bag, bro. We were somehow on a CGI artist's YouTube algorithm? Yeah, why not? The algorithm's been so weird. I have no clue. I don't understand how anyone has seen any of my videos ever. Also, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I'm not coding this. I'll do this a different day. Let's you copy. Sure. Create a heap. You just keep track of a counter. Oh, and then you iterate up to n-1. So you're just doing the operation n-1 times, and then the thing at the bottom. Fuck, that's smart. You're taking the smallest element and then pushing it times the prime. And this is just, I guess, not adding additions. Or no, this is, what is this? Time equals 0. Duplication errors because of different orders. Oh, interesting. Yeah, using C would be insane. It's all questions. Alright, give me 1 second. Also, I have to do something for a class. I have to go put my name on a little wait list. What the hell? Whatever, I'll do that in a bit. Allegedly, I got emailed the doc. Okay. Okay. I still like don't fully understand this pmod prime thing. Because why would you mod? Oh, because they're primes. So if you're modding something, there should always be a remainder if it's new. But if you've seen it, then it's already a factor in it. So I should start the same thing. It's fun, bro. Code every day. And then you just initialize it with 1. Yeah. That's pretty much what we talked about, though. Let's do it. Primes dot copy, and then I don't remember this. Heapq dot heapify. What the fuck kind of syntax is that? What the fuck kind of syntax is heapify? Who came up with that? That's so funny. Okay. Res equals 1. Do the damn thing. N minus 1 because we already instantiated res. Res equals heap q dot pop. Is it pop? Heap pop. Of course it is. And then for p and primes, heap q dot heap push res times p if res mod p, the little break, nope. Heap pop takes an argument? The fuck does heap pop take? I need to pass the heap? Bro. I guess you'd need that. Heap pop needs to be a list? What? Wait, why is it nums? Oh, this just transforms the heap? Okay, yeah. Can you guys tell I've never used this fucking thing? Okay. Sure. Sure. Why not? If I doesn't return it, yeah. I figured that out now. Where were you a minute ago? Oh, never mind. It's very unintuitive because heap isn't an object. Okay, that makes sense. It's just like a changing data class type of thing. 500 plus connections on LinkedIn is insane. Yeah. I made it kind of like a game with one of my friends my freshman year of college, and I was like first to 500 wins. And so we were just like spam connecting people, but now I have like 900, which is quite funny. Let's move over to this JSON parser. After the stream fucking crashed, what did I do? I like kind of just mapped this out, or at least what I thought would be good. Just like matching this and Lex an object and Lex an array. And then else we're going to fall through. If it's a digit or a minus, we're going to Lex a number. If it's alpha, such a keyword I was thinking. Do I have that JSON stuff open in a tab anywhere? No, doesn't look like it. Shit. Damn. I thought I kept all the JSON tabs open. But I did not. Gotta open those back up. Miscellaneous. Okay. So what I was thinking is just maybe first going through Lex and keywords, because it's pretty much like if you, after encountering white space, if you encounter like any alphanumeric character of like true, false, or null, those aren't strings, but they are just like words. So you kind of need to just, like, I'm assuming you just have like a map of like true, false, null, and then walk it until it's not an alphanumeric character, like building a string and then just checking if it's in it. Or at least that's like how I kind of imagine doing this. I think that's like a fine implementation. So we'll see. What else did I have? Okay. That's pretty accurate. Yeah. Good luck, bro. Hey, thanks. Thank you. And then once we do that, it's like kind of easy. This is just like a recursive call to value, and then this is a recursive call to value with like a little bit of changing. Like it's not that big of a deal. Fuck you, almost at 500 subs. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I on my life, starting this over winter break, I was like, all right, I'm never gonna get any views, but it'll be fun to look back at this. Like when I'm on day fucking 60, like it'll be cool to see myself coding every day. So I was just gonna do it for myself. But then people came in and it's scary. Okay, so first thing we have to do something like this. Like with true, false, and null. Oh, also I need to I was using Copilot. I was doing my I was doing my poli-sci discussion notes in a text file, and I was like, wait, autocomplete might be legendary. Do you think discrete math and math in general is the best way to teach logic theory? Or the theory of logic? I mean, like, discrete math is cool. It's kind of like, my only gripe with discrete math has always been is like, if you don't have like an intrinsic liking for discrete math, it's a little bit tough to get into it. But I mean, it's probably the best way to teach it and like learn it. Token type bool. And then what? Do we have a token type for null? I'm just gonna assume we do for now. If not, I'll add it. Token type dot null. Yeah. What are you building? Doing a JSON lexer right now, and then I'm gonna do a parser. So building the tokenizer part for it. How many problems do you aim to solve per day? Anywhere from like 2 to 3 ish. I should probably do more, but they're not the most fun for me. You know what is your priority list? What do you mean by that? In terms of what? Okay. So we need like the current index, because we're just going to keep walking in the alphanumeric thing. Right? As long as it's alphanumeric, we're just going to walk. What resources did you use to learn about parsing and lexing? Nothing much. I found this, which is very nice. It's like a description of what the things are. But besides that, Caesar taught me a little bit about lexing. And then one of my classes at Northwestern, we did a parser. For reading tokens, no, I haven't thought about that at all. I probably should, but at the moment I'm just working on the very basics. I think you can figure out the priority list kind of easily after you build like, can it parse this? What kind of role or industry are you looking to get into if you had your way? I prefer to like be at any company where I can do like back-end stuff. I'm not super picky because I don't have much knowledge of like what I like or don't like because I've just never had the experience. Kind of open to literally doing anything and just figuring it out from there. But I'd imagine I'd like to do back-end stuff more than web dev. Do you have any prior coding education? I'm in college for coding, or for CS. Okay, so just assume anything equals string. I don't know what you mean by that. I can't lie. So we need to advance as far as possible. If alphanumeric. We have an is at end, right? And self.peak dot is alpha. Oi. We're just gonna advance. And then text will be the source. Just hit the little index. Start index, the current index. And then text not in the keywords. We're going to raise a little exception. Unexpected alpha sequence text expected sequence to be a keyword at line self.line and call self.call. And then else, all we're going to do is do I not have an add token? I do. Keywords at the text is the token type, and then the value is text. Any MFers in chat? What does that mean, bro? I'm 17, trying to get a head start, currently learning with Free Code Camp. Do you think going into computer science is a good step? Yeah. I think CS is a great step if you're doing that. Some schools I know offer cybersecurity, but I don't even know if I would do that. I think CS is a good broad thing, and then you kind of pick your niche field. What are you making right now? A little JSON parser. It's the fastest way to detect changes in dynamic sites. I have no clue. I'm not a front-end dev. React handles re-renderings. CTFs are, yeah. CTFs are cool. Break some shit. Figure shit out. What do I think it was called? All right, so I think this is keywords. I think we're kind of fine with keywords. Because like does this make sense? Like we're walking through, we get where we're at, and then it's like walk the alphanumeric sequence. Or not alphanumeric. Walk through, well, it's a letter. And then if it's not in the keywords, raise an exception. If it is, then we have the token type and we have the text. So I think we can uncomment this from earlier. All right. And now, do we want to do objects or arrays? Arrays seem super simple. How do I get into that if I have a little no experience? There's probably a fair amount of CTF like tutorials for very little. Like all CTFs are is pretty much like given a challenge, like find a little piece of a password or something. And then there are a bunch of tutorials online. But if you're entirely new to coding, like Harvard's CS50 is always a good place to start. Just like building a hello world project, something like, there are a million ways to start. It's not the best advice, but like, it's, the hardest part is starting. And then once you just grind a little bit, it'll get easier. Picto CTF? Is that like a YouTube reference in it? Okay. So let's do arrays. Let's select some arrays. So we're going to first advance past that. Okay, and then we split off into can be white space and then finish, or it can be a value. So how do we check that? What's the easier one to check of the two? Definitely white space, right? Is it crazy to just put white space like as a constant out here? I feel like I'm instantiating this thing. It's 3 elements actually. Let me shut the fuck up and just do it. Acting like I care. Yeah, it's very easy to like get overwhelmed. But just take it slow. Look into CTF, look into some basic stuff. Anytime you don't understand something, just go back a step in the sequence line. That's it. White space. I just want the array. Actually, I'll take that. Language is this? This is Python. Yeah, low level learning. That was the guy I was trying to think of. He is great. 24 viewers is the Primogen. Dude, my motions aren't quick enough, and I'm not on enough juice to get at that point. Check if white space or value and proceed. What ID do you use? Neovim. What's up, Lauren? This way of catching up to train wrecks, dude. That's a bad spot to be in. If I'm catching up to train wrecks. Oh shoot! This is wrong. I need to add token with the token type of lbrace. Yeah? Just start blasting cocaine. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to be that, bro. Okay, so if we're here, then self.lex white space. Yeah, Neovim's my ID. Yeah, this is an integrated dev environment. You're trying to fall for a rug pull? Bro. Let me get on that. Let me be a co-founder. What is that like Haley Welch? Let me get on that. Let me get in on that. Start chilling Aiden coin. Guys, new offer for you. Aiden coin. It's gonna go to the moon. What does it do? Well, it seeks to... We're decentralized. What the fuck do those tokens even like? What do they even say they do? Just say promote peace and love. All right, so Aiden coin, it's gonna make you money. It's gonna get you banded up. It's gonna get you a job. Peace, prosperity. Yeah, for every Aiden coin, I vow to code every day. Buy my coin. Okay, so now we're actually we can just call this regardless. Because whitespace doesn't add a token, so I can just clear whitespace. Yeah, guys. Remember, end your day with a skibbity toilet. I need to stop. What the fuck am I even saying at this point? I know Jamin is gonna yell at me for not testing my keyword thing, but can't stop me now. Okay, when does this thing end? So we kind of get stuck in this like value loop. So we're trying to hit this essentially. Don't forget to go. How do I pin a chat? Oh, that's maybe the best thing I've ever read. That's maybe the best thing I've ever read. I'm never getting employed. Oh my god. Peek. Wait, let him cook. Let him cook. That's my goat, by the way. Okay. So, until we interact with this, we're gonna clear the value. How do I do this? Do I do another while loop? Yeah, so I just check. I don't have to do another loop. I can just check if it's after you lex the value, if it's a comma. Wait, why did I do that? Because the skibbity toilet. I couldn't tell you. What do I do? Yeah. We'll take that. So if we're added and expected array terminator. And then valid array, so handle right brace dot advance. Right? Seems fine. Because essentially, all this is doing is like we see this, so we'll add the token, then we'll advance. We'll clear any white space, and then while we're not at the end, and the next one is not the terminator, then we're gonna lex a value, and then if we're guaranteed value to be first, we're guaranteed to not have like a comma first. Or do I check for a comma first and then raise an exception? We need to add braces as value if you want to see if they match as valid pairs. Yeah, but I kind of been just keeping that as a theme. Like, where else did I do that? Like here. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Or I need to change this actually. I need to change this to like lex an array. Right? second, I'm texting my friend. What the fuck is he saying? Whatever. This is parser. Did it is. Do I change? Am I crazy? I'm supposed to change these to like, then Lex the array, right? Right? Yeah, okay. There's no such thing. What do you mean by that? Okay, so this would be self dot Lex object. I mean, sure, my naming convention is whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And then this will actually be consumed. So will that. Oh yeah, I still have to make the object. It's the same thing for my purpose. I don't really care about the naming convention. I'll fix it later. You know? None of this should be looked at as like good code. I'm just trying to learn it. Hey, be nice, children. Be nice. All right, we need to add. So this is fine. Wait. Now we need to add the Lex object. We should definitely test the array. Algorithm is hitting. Just felt like coding assessment for an interview an hour ago. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. At least you're getting interviews. Like on the bright side. Good luck, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. Good luck next time. You'll be fine. You'll get there eventually. Yeah, it happens. You're doing better than me. I haven't even gotten an interview, so. At some point, take some wins. Pin is crazy. That pin is peak. It's the best thing to come out of Showman's mouth. He spoke truth on this day. I have a few years of experience, so that's probably why I'm learning. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, if you got experience, bro, you'll get another one, you get it passed. Full faith. I can refer you to AWS if you're in... Alex, I would love that. If you are serious, I have... Or for anyone in the stream that wants to connect. Part of the reason I'm doing this channel is to build my network. I have a Discord community. I made one. And then also LinkedIn. My emails should be in my account. If anyone wants to get in contact with me, let me know. Let me know. Okay, let's get to work on this. So we see the L brace. We then have to, regardless, Lex the white space. Yeah, merge intervals. That sounds awful. I don't want to look up what it is, but I know that it sounds awful. Actually, let's look up. In particular subset you're looking into working, front end, back end? Mostly back end. No, it's super easy. Mostly back end. I've done some front end projects. Like this was my main project for a while. Is NUFood.me. It's like a dining hall project. To like show me like at this dining hall I have these favorites. Like I can save my favorites, and it's much faster because my dining hall, like the app they made is so bad. It's so slow, hilariously. So yeah, I have some front-end experience, but I kind of just want any experience. I'm applying to anything because, like, I'm a sophomore at college. I don't have any, like, I have no room to say I don't want to do this. I'll learn whatever on the job. If you just have, like, 2-3% hit rates, yeah, it's quite hard. Also, what's up, Refurbish? Shall we Lex our white space? Got jump game 2. Sophomore, you have plenty of time. Didn't land an internship in most funny here. Oh dang, man! And you still got all that experience. Proud of you. 100 applies. 5 round 1, 2 round 1, 1 clear. Yeah, it is at some point just a numbers game, but the thing I'm mainly thinking about is just it's a numbers game until I get like an interview. But before like this 30-day thing, I have decent intuition of problems, but I never like formally studied it. So like if I get an interview on day 60, I can know that, hey, at least I've tried for 60 straight days to like learn this interview stuff. And if I bomb, it's like such is life, I tried. But I'd be really upset if I like spent all that time interviewing or like applying to interview to spots. I finally get one and then it's like, okay, I didn't even practice. All right. Regardless, now the same thing for object we're kind of gonna do as this. Except this thing is gonna change to that. Because we would just want to know if it's closing. Yeah. Do I Lex white space first? Should I Lex white space? Yeah, I should Lex white space again. Or no, because I already did that. So the white space will be clear. So then if we're peeking and it's not equal to this start of the string, then we raise a little exception because we need a string. Expected string within object, or expected string starter. Got, what are you coding? JSON parser. Like a tokenizer right now and then a parser. So what did we have? We got self.peak. There. Oy. Why did this start a new line? What the hell? There we go. But then if we fall through, then we're fine to Lex the string. then like some white space. And then kind of similar to this for a colon. Expected colon. Materials engineer, and I clicked on your channel. The market is rough. Look needs, you got this. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Should probably just, nah, because peak changes with this stuff. I was gonna say just make it a char, but that's bad. Okay. Okay. What do we do next? Parse value? Oh no, we gotta add the token. Because for some reason I chose to do this. Don't really know why, but whatever. Run when? Run never. I'm running the whole thing and then testing it, because I'll test it right after this. Because then I'll have everything. If that lex value. If self, or I can just take this, essentially. Expected object terminator received end of string, right bracket. I mean, like, it's all pretty much the same thing. Or wait. Am I confusing myself? What's a brace and what's a bracket? Why are these all called brackets? That's a brace. Oh, then I definitely fucked this up. So then object should be, oh no, object is brace. I fucked this one up. Brace. This should be a bracket. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now let's do the little take this thing. Be like, give me test JSON input to test objects, values, arrays, etc. Is a big boy. I need to like actually make like a testing thing for Python, but for right now, this will do. All right, guys, one in the chat if we believe this is gonna run first try. One in the chat. One in the chat. Where are my believers at? Let's go, cool shows. 0, 3, 1, 1. If it's a, what the hell does a 3 mean? 2, -1. Damn. All right. Let's see. Fuck. Damn. Damn, the haters win. The haters win. Fuck. Expected colon without option. Oh, did I just not update this thing? Haters in the chat rejoice, bro. Get out of here. What did we got? We got S? Got S. Alright, I can actually separate this off into its own thing. What do you mean got S? At line 1, column 24. Alright, so my lines are just not true. Oh, is it this one? Is it literally the first thing? Like this S? Oh, because I'm not lexing an object. I don't think it's that reason, but that's also another thing that's wrong for sure. So once we see this, let me actually just keep this in the back of our minds. So we see this here off rip. And then we're going to go to the lex object where we add the left brace, we then advance. So we're here. All the best, man. I'm looking forward to. Hey, best of luck, man. Best of luck. Wait, but how is this? How is this not getting a colon? Because, like, if it's this, then we lex the string. Because, so you message to your university email? Oh, thank you so much, Alex. I will look in contact right after this stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, actually. What the fuck? That's so much more important than this. But it's still gonna annoy me that I can't figure this out. So we're getting S. So where is S in this? Do you parse floats? Yeah. Yeah. Run again. Same thing. I'm like pretty sure we're like right here is our issue. Actually, would that make sense? No, column 24 makes no sense. Column 24 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Our columns are all messed up too. You're parsing the first thing. Well, what I'm imagining is that when we first start, we see the first character we see is this, right? So then we're here. So we lex the object. We add the left brace token and we advance. So we should be here in terms of our char. Well, we know what char it fails at. And then we lex the white space. And then if it's not this, we expected a string, so it's fine. It falls through that. We then lex the string. Does lex white space go to the next by default? That's a good question. No. It only advances if it's a valid white space character. So we're free to call that whenever. I guess like a hacky thing we can do is just peek the next two. I don't have a debugger set up for NeoVim, so we're gonna get print statements as our debugger. Why is our next two just S? Wait, that's confusing. It should be at least ST. So extra white space in the JSON input? Maybe. Because it should not be S, just S. Let me see if the old ones fail now, is probably the better thing. Because like this was working before I changed like to start looking for it. No. So we're getting the same type of problem, this time with a K. Yeah, we're getting the same problem at the first index, which is weird, actually. Does lex string not move forward? Okay, I lost myself a little bit. So does lex string not advance us? No, it is advancing us. Add this for IPython. I promise you, I'll figure that out in between streams. I've just never used that. Okay, so our res is blank. So the problem is within our string handler for some reason. But why? Some good old print debugging. That's what I'm saying, man. Some people don't enjoy this. Me, I enjoy this. Oh, is it because when we lex a string... Wait. Oh, aren't we not supposed to? We should be advancing. But how did the strings work before? Because like if we peek at the start of a string, like if we see this and then we call lex string, 1 second, I need to open up a window. If we see this and then we say, hey, let's lex the string. That's a hard sentence. And then, oh no, well, it's not equal to that. No, it should be fine then. No? We never get in the while loop. That's weird. Oh no, it is what I was saying. Like, I'm expecting it to not be equal to the start of it. So like, shouldn't I be advancing? But how did that used to work? Okay. We're getting something better now. Like, at least we're parsing this stuff. How did this break so much? But how did this work before? Whatever. I actually don't know. Oh, because char equals self.advance. So in the lex token, I was advancing beforehand. That's how. Okay. When I would first see the char, I would advance it and then match that. But when in these recur calls, I'm not advancing it before calling it. Okay. So that means to make things work, instead of advancing here, we're going to advance before calling self dot. Now if you see pure string, you go ahead. I don't know what you mean by that. Hee. So actually, instead of peak, I should probably use advance here. And then here I should also Is this a hacky fix? Yeah, but like, might work. Go to the match case for string where you call lex. Go to the match case for string. What do you mean? Which one? Those words get used a lot. Wait, where? What are you talking about? Go, buddy. Thank you, man. Thank you. So you advance twice when you meet a string. Right here? But I'm calling lex string exactly. I'm not calling lex value. What do I call lex value? After a colon advancement, which is fine. When we're passing an array. Here? Are you saying I should make this peak? Like that? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm gonna do this for 14 more minutes, and that's the max time I'm gonna give myself. Oops, my feelings exactly. My feelings exactly. Found some tutorial. Just doing all based on specs. I'm following this document, which pretty much just tells me like the control flow. Ignore this. And then I've just kind of been implemented. I said try this. It's pretty fun. Like, granted, for people who know what they're doing in parsing, like, this is probably the biggest piece of shit that I'm making. But like, what is the point of having a round circle if you can't make a square circle? Like, I'm gonna reinvent the wheel, but I'm gonna make it a square. But I'm gonna understand the wheel. You feel me? Should solve this case. Yeah, but I want to go hang out with my friends. This kind of stuff is very useful for understanding. Yeah, it is. It is, it is, it is. Okay. So let me go through this control flow. I'm not actually using that one anymore. I'm using this one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll understand it now. I mean, it's also just fun. Like, this is a fun project. And, like, I'm seeing an error, but, like, it's cool. Like, it's fine. This is fun. Okay, so what is my thing telling me? So I first print key. I'm messing up at the object. Expected string start. Got V. Okay, so we're messing up here pretty much. Is where we're messing up. So Lex object. So does it call value? Is that where the stack is coming from? No, expected string start. But we already got past the key one. So we get past key one, which we know by res equals key one. But then we get res equals nothing. It is the way I'm handling like the start of things. For sure. It has to be. Because res should not be empty. Since object need next twice. What do you mean next twice? Expected string start with object. So it's this res thing. Read all that I wrote. Now it either fails in string and object since object need. Yeah, but I just don't understand what next twice. Do you mean like this method? Like peek next to? For that. Go to match case for string where you call lex. Okay. It will advance before string and after it's called? How? So we advance once. Before that in value. Aiden, what's up, Aaron? Okay, but so that's why I thought you told me to change this back to a peak. I thought this should be an advance. Actually started doing the same thing after getting inspired by you. Hey, thanks, man. I hope you get what you're looking at. So you need a method to read all the way to... Yeah, but I have that in like string. It does do that. Thing is, I'm running out of ideas. That cannot be an excuse. There's so much stuff to do. There's infinite things to build or rebuild. There's a lot of... There's some good GitHub repos. If you're interested in like learning a language, like learning a specific language, there's a couple... do I have one open? Shoot. I used to have like... Just go on like some GitHub repos and they give you like ideas based on the language you want to use. Object has 2 characters before a valid. How does it have 2 characters? What's up, Brian? It's just popped up in my feed. Oh, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I see what you mean. Is this man making? Struggling to make a JSON tokenizer right now. So like I can take in this type of input and then output like a bunch of tokens of like, here's a left bracket, then there's this token type of a string. So an object need 2 next and a string need 1. Damn, this is gonna be more of a bitch to debug than I thought. Where are you from, Aiden? The U.S. in Illinois. Gotta find out how to fix it. Yeah. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it here because I told my friends I was gonna hang out with them at 11, and it's 10:40. So, damn, my neighbor, real? I'm gonna call it here, even though I have a lot of viewers somehow. Because I want to go hang out with my friends and spend 2 hours. I'm going to deep dive into this, try to find the bug, but I won't fix it. I'm just going to try to find the bug before next stream. And then next stream we'll go through, hopefully, and fix my stupidity. Sounds good? Sounds good? All right. This has been day 24. Been very fun. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Yeah, if you want to join the community, I have a Discord link. If you want to contact me at all, I have my LinkedIn, I have my email. I'd love to get in contact with all of you. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for day 25. Bye.